We're going to get kick started here in just a moment. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are going to go ahead and get this thing kick started off just a few minutes early. Happy Friday. We're doing some switcheroo on you guys today, just accommodating everybody's schedules. So you get me and Rhonda today. So hello, hello. Let's go ahead and let's kick this off with my favorite way of grateful, thankful, blessed, or any prayer request that you guys may have. You feel free to drop it in the chat. Feel free to unmute your mic and share with us, what you are grateful for. What are you thankful for? I am so very thankful for my new promoter that joined last night with all this new excitement coming that Jason Camper has dropped the bomb on us that's coming tomorrow. I'm super excited that she's joined and ready for her to rock it out. I also have a sampler who is a new mama who is loving it. She is on day 2 and she's already ecstatic. And then the text message came in from my other customer. I'm totally grateful for that man back there. Eric Zandt gets up with me every morning and goes on a walk. We're back to that. It just puts me in a better mood, a better mindset to kickstart my day. And then I have this sweet little bundle right here, Miss Millie Mae. She's my grand dog. I get to babysit her while my daughter is traveling the world in Europe and having the time of her life. And I'm so very thankful that she is having a great time meeting some amazing living life large, and that's what we're meant to do here is just live life, and she's definitely living her best life. So that's what I got this morning. It is Friday. It's going into a holiday long weekend, so super exciting, awesome things happening here. I'm just blessed. So what do you got?
Well, I think I just qualified Mike for the trip, and I'm $20 away from qualifying for the trip. Other than next month's volume, we got to get that stuff.
Hey, wait a minute. How are you special? I get it.
Wait, I don't know who you were talking to. Were you talking to me or somebody else?
Yeah, because you said you qualified. I'm like, wait a minute. How are you special? You can't qualify yet. It's not a
No. You got to get your volume in next month. But I was trying to just get that first, the auto ships in and the volume in. Obviously, I have to do more because I've got to get airfare and all that kind of stuff. But I'm feeling good about it. And at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people thriving for free. And my goal was freaking 20. So I got to keep going.
Man, I aspire to be Susan every single day. That is freaking amazing. Can you please, for everyone listening, for those in the back, can you shout it a little bit louder? How many people are thriving for free?
Currently 19. So I cannot quit today until I have the 20th one because I can't stand it if I don't hit it.
Freaking amazing.
Thank you.
Anyone else? I'm not going to say anyone else. I want you all to unmute and tell me what you're thankful for. It is Feel Good Freaking Friday. Let's hear it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's great. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with Thrive, but I have chickens and I accidentally got a rooster, which I'm not allowed to have where I live, but we're all super attached to him. And they're very hard to rehome because there's so many. And I prayed really fiercely about it yesterday, and I had a family contact me and we're taking him this weekend. So I'm super grateful, blessed, because he says, ask in all things. In all things, because if it's important to us, it's important to him. And I'm so grateful. So I had to share that because I did not want to have to call him or anything like that. It's not his fault. He's just being a rooster. So that's my grateful for today.
I love that. So now you take it a step further and you get connected with these people that's taking him. You get friends with them on Facebook, you connect them, and you know some form or fashion they need Thrive. So they're going to be thriving soon. I'm manifesting that for you, girlfriend. All right, who's next? Everyone's going to go today.
I'll
Hi,
share. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Hey,
fabulous.
Susan. So my birthday is Sunday and I'm turning 61. And some people may not think that's a good thing, but my dad and I share a birthday, and he passed away in 1987 at 55 years old. So his story and growing up with a sick parent is definitely part of my Thrive story. And 8+ years ago, when I was curled up in bed and a friend told me about Thrive, it pointed me in a completely different direction. So I am very, very thankful for my health and to be a thriver.
You know, it's stories like that that keep me going every single day. I was having a moment. I'm going to share. Congratulations to you, number one. Happy birthday to you, number two. And I was on our walks. You know, we share a little bit of good, the bad. You know, we chat. It's just, you know, and a lot of times the reason we do this grateful, thankful, blessed every single morning is because a lot of times we can just really harp on the negative. You know what I mean? Like that weed growing in my yard, or, oh gosh, we got to water, you know, water, just everything negative, right? You know, the dog pooped on the floor. The stupid shower head doesn't work. Like, you know, I mean, like I can go on, right? Well, this morning on our walk, one of my neighbors has their trash out and there's 3 boxes of Thrive. And it's stories like you and my neighbor, because she's my thriver. So I know her story, that just solidify why we keep going. Why on the hard days do we keep going? Why do we keep sharing? You know, just like Susan's wants that 20th, that's her goal. But an ultimate, you know, her heart and her goal is to help people and to share this product so that we can change their life. And so your story is a blessing, and sharing it with other people, hence the reason Carolyn's going to share with her little rooster people. You know, everyone needs this product, and we have a solution to 99.9, I'm serious when I say that, of their problems. 99.9% of people's problems, we have a solution for, whether it comes financially. It's re-solidifying why we're here. Another reason to do the events in the belly to belly, because you do get to hear those stories. You get to hear those heartfelt stories of life-changing events that happen to people. And so, you know, you say curled up in bed, you know, I know that's Rhonda Williams' story. You know, Thrive helped her get out of bed and become the person. And there's a lot of times we have to identify our stories because of compliance, you know, because we are governed by the FTC. But in all reality, it's life changing in so many ways. And so you're a blessing. Thank you so much for sharing, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
You out.
I have a quick one. I just want to thank Wake Up and Win, because Courtney kept saying, you just need to be that friend. Don't rush it. And so I went for the walk with the woman that I've been friending, and I gave her a ooey. And she's like, oh, I've been following you on Facebook. And this is so good. I want to order it. And I got her yesterday. So yay. Thank you, everybody.
Congratulations. I remember that story when you asked, and it's a process, guys. It's a process. Love them through it. We know they need it. We are excited. We're using it, for crying out loud. We are excited. You know what I mean? But they have no idea. Love them through it. and follow through. Congratulations. That's amazing, Tracy. And I love that it unfolded all right here on Wake Up and Win, which is why everybody else in this whole world needs to be on here. All right, who's next? Let us hear them. I love these. All right, let's go for it then. You girls, oh, and it says Char's getting customers putting the orders in. Yay, yay, yay. Congratulations. Getting customers is just it's a blessing. It's fun. Like I said, sometimes this business can be challenging. It is the last day of the month. So, you know, a lot of people are looking at their numbers right now and they're down and out. They're negative. They're not where they want to be. They've got a long way to go, or it's just not what they envisioned on June 1st, right? Well, today is the last day. And so you have two choices. You can work until the very end today and make as much happen as you can, or you can completely toss the towel in and quit. And the reality, which this makes me want to cry thinking of it, the reality of it is, especially with this business, most people toss the towel in and they quit. They give up before they even try. So for instance, when the qualifications for the trip were put out, I think originally it said the first 200 people. Do you want to know how many team members that I talked to that were defeated by that? Oh, well, I'll never get it. Oh, I'm not going to get there. It's the first 200 people. I'm going to call you out on this Zoom because I know I'm looking at some of you right now. But guess what? They've upped that number to 400 now in the cloud office. So you can qualify. You can do it, but it's mentally what you tell yourself. So grateful, thankful, blessed is a great way to wake up every single morning, writing your gratitude down of, what are you blessed by? That trash and my neighbor, I took a picture of it, guys, because it's going to be my post today, because literally Eric and I were in a conversation of negative and we passed by that and he's just smiling really big. I didn't see it, but he did. And he's smiling really big. And he's like, did you see that trash? And I'm like, no. He's like, it's got Thrive in it. And it just, I don't know, it put me in a better space knowing I was helping my neighbor. And so the negative conversation that we were having about the negative stuff happening in our life right now, that totally flipped because I'm helping a neighbor thrive and feel better. So that's what I'm going to challenge you guys to do today is flip the script. I don't care where your numbers are. I don't care how many people you have thriving for free. Don't you dare compare yourself to Susan Kaufman because she's got freaking 600 million customers and they're all thriving for free. Here's the deal. This is your journey. This is your business. And you have to stay in your lane. That is probably one of the biggest things we have to digest here in this business is we can't watch Susan. Susan can't watch Mario. We can't watch Billy Joe. We can't watch Shelly. You know what I mean? Because we didn't start when they did. We don't have the network that they do. We're not them, right? Stay in your own lane, put your blinders on, and here we freaking go. So,
Hey, can I share something with you real quick?
yeah.
I'm going to be real bold and vulnerable with all of you. I always like to celebrate my successes, but there's one big thing in my business that I did not hit this month. Now the day's not over, but it's far-fetched. So I literally can tell you, never compare. I always celebrate my successes. That's what I show my gratitude about. But there's always going to be something I'm like, dang, I didn't freaking get that. And if all of you knew that, you'd be like, oh, well, she's human. Just like, yeah, she may have 19 customers thriving for free, but she missed this thing. And it's not like you would be excited about it, but it's something that I always share with my upline. Somehow I missed the mark on this. I don't know what I did different this month, and I always tell her, I'm like, here's what I did. Bam, 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 bam. Every little thing in my business that I'm excited about, I share and I say, but here's where I fell short. So next month I'll work on that. I never stay in a pity party, or she usually allows me 5 minutes. That's about all I get. But then tomorrow's a new day. And tomorrow I start over with 0 customers thriving for free and everything back over again. So this is another backing up what Jennifer says. Don't compare yourself to others because they're only telling you, and that's, I'm not saying that in a bad way. They're only sharing with you the good things. They're probably not sharing with you the things that aren't going right. And the reason I share with you the good things is because I focus on my good things. I don't focus on my bad. Does that make
Boom. Yeah, no, say that last sentence louder for the people in the back and everyone on here that's not listening. So can you say that louder, please, one more time? Repeat.
Yes, like I always focus on the good. I don't focus on the bad. Now it's always going to be there, and it just challenges me to be better at that part. But everybody's not going to share with you the things that they're falling short on. They're going to share, just like mom, people you see on Facebook that just look fabulous and perfect all the time, and their children are perfect all the time. They don't share with you the bad stuff. There's that stuff that happens too. So I want you today, even if, at the end of the day, you're like, dang, I didn't hit my goal. Go find what you did hit. What did you do good? I have a new person. Well, she's not new on my team, but she's a promoter that's coming back. And she has struggled and she has struggled and she has struggled, and she usually gives up. And I'm like, we focus on the good. We focus on the fact that you're showing up to things. Y'all, yesterday she got a $200 customer, and she was like, oh my God, I can't do it. I said, you can. You can do this. So keep going. Like, I mean, that's Brandy, that's $200 counting towards her trip. And she literally is like, oh my goodness. So I want you to always concentrate on and focus on your good. Let the things that didn't go right challenge you the next day, don't pity party on it for 6 weeks. You can't do that, but there you go.
So let's start with that, because I think that is like amazing and a great way to, number one, start the day, in the month, and then kickstart off for next month as well. So in the chat, I want everyone to celebrate something that has happened to you in your business this month. Okay. So even if today's your first day showing up on Wake Up and Win, let's celebrate that. Even if you sent a message on your chicken list, celebrate that. Even if you, aspired to have 10 new customers this month and you sent 600 messages, celebrate that. So in the chat, let's celebrate. Okay. I want to hear what you're celebrating for your personal business. All right. We are going to, while you guys are celebrating, because we're going to call these out here in just a little bit. And thank you for sharing that, Susan, because it's real. And I mean, sometimes this business is hard. We don't have a 9 to 5, right? We don't clock in, we don't clock out. We don't get paid from that 9 to 5. We get paid for what we do in our nooks and our crannies, through our day, and, consistently how we continue to show up. And so going back to tossing the towel in, there's a goal that Susan was looking for that she doesn't think she's going to hit this month. She has the option to either A, quit and give up, or B, keep going forward and just be more, more next month, and do more next month, or change some things up next month. So those are the choices, and the 1% are the ones that keep going. So I challenge you guys to be that 1%, and to encourage everyone around you to be that 1%, to just keep going. We went on vacation. I stopped doing my intermittent fasting. I stopped exercising. I went into vacation mode, and it was hard to get back to it. But you can do it. And if I can, so can you. If Susan can, so can you. All right, let's get this kickstart off. We are going to do, actually, Rhonda, since you have service and you're actually here, let's let you do the first task, and I'll set a timer. You tell me what we want to do.
Let's hope this stays. So let's start with birthdays, because that's where I always start every morning. Celebrate everybody's birthday. Go right on their wall. Sometimes what I like to do, instead of going to where Facebook wants me to go, I actually go to their wall and post it, so it's not going in through that whole birthday thread, and just, say happy birthday, whatever, and make sure that you're ending with a question, do you have any special plans today? Are you going to have a whole cake by yourself or whatever? But then from there, I go into my messages, because I want to send them a personal message. What I've been messaging lately is, just a happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. Do you have any special plans today? But then I go into, for your birthday, I want to give you $25 in, I want to give you a $25 gift card for your birthday to my personal website. So throw me an email address and I will help get you started. And that has actually been going really, really good. And I'm allowing them to buy whatever they want for the $25 for their birthday. And if they want to go buy $30 gummies, go ahead. but it's still getting them in my network and it's getting them ordered, and then we can go from there. So let's go 5 minutes for birthdays.
Timer set, let's go. If you don't have 5 minutes worth of birthdays, I want you to go belated birthday. I want you to go birthday weekend. And then once you've completed that, I want you to do just so you know, my timer was set for 5 hours. So we're going to be here all day today, girls. I just
I just put that birthday message in our chat for us in case anybody wants to copy it.
All right, let's move on into the next task. That's our timer. Luckily, I reset it. We're not here for 5 hours instead of 5 minutes. Okay, so let's move on into follow-ups. I did just get an email notification that auto ships are going to process for all auto ships on the 3rd. So Monday, July the 3rd. So we are going to use this time to follow up with our ordering customers for next month to remind them that the auto ships are going to go out early. But we're also going to follow up with anyone that is sampling. We are also going to follow up with anyone who's interested in sampling. Remember, the company gave us that had the 4 PPA, I think it was, for 90 days. Those 4 free samples. Have you used them? Follow up with anyone that's inquiring in regards to sampling, and also anyone who is looking to order. So these people, this today being the last day of the month, it's a great way to follow up with these people. Let's get them going. Let's set a timer for 5 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to unmute, but we are going to do 5 minutes of follow-ups. And if you have any suggestions or ideas, feel free to unmute and share with us. Missed birthdays, I use happy belated. I do the same birthday message. I just say happy belated birthday. Oops, I'm sorry I missed it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just kind of prefaced it with that on missed birthdays. I actually do all my birthdays belated just because there's a lot of people that wish people happy birthday on their birthdays. And so sometimes you get missed. So I always do mine belated or even birthday weekend. So I can forward work and do Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Happy birthday weekend. Do you have big plans for the weekend?
Today's also the last day for the half off promo for those that haven't ordered in a while. So it's a great follow up with that too to make sure they get their orders in.
All right, Rhonda, timer is up. Let's move on into the next task. I'm gonna toss it to you, girl.
All right, what do we want to do next? Let's do reach outs. Have we done reach outs?
Just birthdays.
Just birthdays, okay. I didn't think we had, but I lost you for a second, so let's go into reach outs. We have a new month coming, so we know that as we plant the seeds, that is where we get all of our follow-ups for next month. So let's start some conversations with people. It doesn't have to be Thrive related, but you can't count it until they message you back. So anything to help create that conversation, whether it's, they have the kids out of school and they're enjoying the pool, anything that you can think of just to be an actual friend and reach out and talk. So what do you think? 5 minutes, 7 minutes?
5 minutes is
Perfect.
All right, now we're gonna go into Instagram and or Facebook. We're gonna start with stories and we are going to do some conscious commenting. Sorry about that. What we're gonna do is scroll your stories, okay? This is giving you the opportunity to scroll. I don't want you to ever seamlessly scroll or waste your time, but now is your moment to do this. You're going to literally conscious comment on non-thriving people. This is in your Instagram as well as your Facebook. And so for instance, my daughter is in Europe, right? And she posts on her story the Eiffel Tower. And this is my daughter, obviously she's thriving, but I'm just giving you an example. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Are you actually in Paris? Compliment, ask a question. We're going to set the timer for 5 minutes. You're going to do that in Instagram, also in Facebook. You're starting conversations. Ready, set, go.
Real quick question. Does anybody else that has an Android have troubles with their Facebook? So I'm obviously on the Zoom. When I'm on Facebook, it kicks me out of the Zoom. I don't know if there's something with the settings I have to update. It doesn't do it on Instagram. It's just Facebook. So on the days when I don't have a second device, it gets kind of frustrating when it keeps kicking me out all the time. Any tips or advice?
Have you tried? The only thing I can think of is to sign out and uninstall it and install Facebook back in, or Zoom, one or the other. I'm on an Android right now and doing the same. I mean, it's fine with me when I go to Facebook. So I'm not sure why is it actually physically kicking you off the Zoom or just closing it out?
No, it's like kicking me out where I got to rejoin and put in the password. It seems like it's doing it more when I'm like, when I scroll and a video pops up. So I don't know if it's something with the video. It's like canceling
Oh, yep.
the Zooms out.
Yep. Go into your settings and tell it to not play the videos unless you click on them.
And that's in Facebook.
Yep. In Facebook, you can go to your settings and I think it's like videos and media, or it's media and something. And you
Okay.
can tell it to not autoplay the videos. Yep.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I know we have someone on here that's having trouble with vanilla Visa cards not going through and getting an error. Does anyone have a solution that's new that we don't know about?
And there's over $1 on the cards, right? Like if the total's $20, they have at least 21 on the card, right? Not that it's kicking it back for insufficient funds.
No, there's plenty of money on the card extra. So I don't know what, all of a sudden they just stop. It seems like the last day or two of the month, they work fine. And then all of a sudden, boom, they just won't work again.
I know I've had to wait an hour after they're loaded. But other than that, I don't know.
When she logs in like to the vanilla website, it does show that there's funds on the card, correct? Like, I don't know if they loaded it wrong, maybe whoever was like at the store.
No, the funds are showing there. It's showing active. It's blocking it. We had this, Jen, was it 2 months ago, 3 months ago? At the
It was
end of
in
the month,
March. Yeah, it was in March, last day of the month, March 31st.
that it just totally crashed and would not accept them. Because we do them with the Amish orders a lot because they don't have debit cards. So it's not like we don't do, I usually do anywhere from 30 to 40 of them a month, and just all of a sudden they're not working again today or last night.
I don't know if maybe a different browser, like if you're on Chrome, try, like the internet browser on your phone. I don't know if that would make a difference, like setting wise.
The same thing happened to me yesterday too, so you're not alone, Jen.
Did you get it to go through, Billy Joe?
I have not yet, no.
Do you have a ticket in?
I did not put a ticket in.
Please do.
I was just looking to see if they've responded to any of the tickets that I put in last night on it. I don't see anything yet.
Hey. All right, 22 seconds up. Rhonda, I'm gonna toss it to you. Let's start our next task.
Oh dear, you do this, I wasn't even paying attention, now we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. If you haven't figured out yet, I'm kind of on the road. We're checking off another vision board item today, so I'm a little distracted. Anyway, let's see. What do we want? Let's go create some new friends and get in some groups. And that's actually where I like to find some friends that I want to add to my list. So find a group. If you're not in one, then go find one that resonates with you. Now I'm going to pick on Jennifer Zandt because she's easy. She has some amazing groups that she's in, and she's almost like admins in them. Like if you want to go to Grand Turks, she is your travel guide. She's going to tell you exactly where to go. And she's created some awesome friendships in there that have turned into thrivers. So go be you, go be real, comment on people's posts, answer questions, and then make a post. Even if you know the answer, make the post just to get some interaction and help them to basically want to be friends with you. So, it all starts with a friend. It all starts with them trusting us for who we are. So let's go in our groups and we'll just go 3 minutes in the group. Perfect.
So this is just kind of to reiterate what she's saying. This is where you can, for those of you that are in groups, make a post. It's Feel Good Friday. What are you feeling good about today? Or like in my vacation group, I can say, okay, what's your favorite day to travel? Mine's on Fridays. Today's Friday. What's your favorite day to travel? Just ask a question so you can make a post. Or if you don't know a post and you don't feel comfortable making a post, like for instance, I started out in this travel group learning about this island, learning about what I was going to do when I get there, planning my trip. Now I'm in that group helping other people plan their trips. So if someone says, well, what's your favorite excursion? Well, I'm on that post. I'm like, oh, I got you. This is what you do. This is what you do. Then like for the Dotsies, like for instance, I don't know if you can hear the bell. This is Millie needing to go pop. Just engage with people, help people under their post, or B, ask for help in there. That's how you engage in friendship.
Thank you. You said that way better than I did.
Not true. All right, timer's up. It is now time to go make your post. I can post several things about today. We can do National Day, which I haven't done that. Let me pull that up. It is Flex Friday. You can go share something from the fan page. You can all do Flex Friday. You know what? Let's turn your camera on. And I don't have my DMT on yet, but that's okay. We're still going to flex, okay? We are going to do a Flex Friday pose. So everybody show your guns. Come on, everybody. Can we get everybody to turn their camera off? On, I mean, show us your beautiful face. I got greasy hair. It's all good. All right, we're almost there. We got almost everybody. Are we going to get everybody? Y'all, come on, come on. As long as you're not in the potty. If you're in the potty, you get an excuse. You get a free pass. We don't want to see you pottying. Come on, 2 more. We got this. Come on. All right, ladies, we're going to flex and we're going to take a post, okay? Hold on, let's get this right. All right, let's do a video. I want everyone to unmute. This is something new, okay? And everybody get your camera out. Leave your camera on and get if you're on your phone, we'll send it to you, I guess. But what we're gonna say is what can we say? Something catchy about Flex Friday.
Just
And
happy Flex
Ivan.
Friday.
Okay, happy Flex Friday. Everybody's gonna say it. It's gonna be mumble jumbled. It's gonna be great.
Just say, wait, happy Flex Friday, Thrivers. Can y'all say that without getting tongue twisted? Happy Flex Friday, Thrivers.
Okay, and we'll do it on 3 and I'll do it on the camera. Hopefully everybody can see me. And then I'll video it, okay? Okay, you ready?
Happy
Happy
Flex
Flex Friday,
Friday.
Drivers.
Awesome. You girls are just amazing and make me smile. Look at your beautiful faces. Leave your cameras on. I want to see all smiles. Okay, let's get back to work. Sorry, that was fun. Okay, so that's a post. If you don't have a post, there you go. You got it. If you need the video, message me. I'll send it to you. And I also took a picture too. So it's time to make a post. Let's do 3 minutes, and you're going to make a post on your Instagram. You're going to make a post on your Facebook. You're also going to show up in your story. So make sure you have your product there. Make sure you have something positive there. Make sure you have your cute dogs there. Make sure you showed us on this Zoom there. Show up in your stories. So timer is set and ready, set, go.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh my gosh.
We're hearing you laugh, Sharon. I think it's great.
I got in there and tried to mute everybody. Sorry.
It's okay. She's dying laughing. Something's so hilarious. I want to know what it is. Timer's getting ready to go up. I don't want to play this for y'all. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Rhonda, I'm going to toss it to you to do our last task, and then we'll kind of open up the mic for.
Perfect. Let's go to number one, which is connecting with a leader. So what I want you to do is, obviously you're connecting with us because you're here, but at the same point, I want you to go in and go send 3 messages to 3 different leaders. They can be sideline, they can be upline, or as I call, what do we call? I don't even remember what we named that now. But then it can be your downline, which we call our success line. But just go give them a compliment, cheer them on. It's the end of the month. If anybody is like me, you kind of get a little frustrated when the end of the month gets here and you're not where you actually thought you wanted to be. But at the same point, we need to remember that we're better than we were on the first. So go get in their inbox, go make them smile, and just be genuine and just be you. So I bet we could do that in 3 minutes.
What was the timer? I'm sorry, I've got a bark fest going on.
Let's do 3.
All righty, we have done our work for the day. We've had a lot of fun. We've giggled. We've done our grateful, thankful, blessed, and our prayer request, and we are ready to continue out the day. Don't you dare give up on yourself today. No matter how close or far away you are from the goal that you set, you just keep pushing forward. It's going to prevail you for next month. And I'm going to share a little brief story with you, and then I want to open the mic. And Rhonda and I were looking at this yesterday. Back in 2014, October 31st, which was Halloween, about 5 o'clock, I was approximately $3,000 away-ish from hitting 80K for the first time. And as a leader and someone who was, in the grind, ready to go, wanted, had some big goals, I wanted to hit 80K. Like that was my goal. And at 5 o'clock on October 31st, Halloween, literally everybody team wide checked out. They went trick-or-treating. They had fun with their families. They, it was like silence. It was like cricket. No volume was moving at all. And so needless to say, November 1st, I woke up and I didn't hit 80K. We were still 40K. We were, centimeters to it, but I wasn't there. The moral to the story is it sucked. It hurt. I had a pity party. I was mad. I overthought some things, But I woke up on November 1st and I had to give myself an attitude adjustment, and I had to give myself a mindset shift that if I wanted to hit 80K, I would have to keep going. There was two choices there, right? Like we talked about in the beginning, you can either quit or you can keep going. And November, we closed out the month. I'm gonna have to go back and look, Rhonda, because now I've forgot. It was over 80K. Give me a second. We closed out the month of November in 2014. Rhonda, we text a whole heck of a lot. Oh my gosh.
$95,064.
Okay, so we surpassed that 80K. So the moral to the story is what you do today will definitely pay off for you tomorrow. This is the last day of the month. It may not flourish now, but it will later. And we are in summertime. And in my opinion, summertime is where you plant all the freaking seeds. You literally get your freaking garden ready for that fall flourish. And so that's what we're doing here on these Wake Up and Wins. That's why we show up. That's why we continue. That's why we are in the grind and we keep pushing forward. So opening it up. It is halfway point of 2023, which is freaking crazy. I can't even believe tomorrow is July 1st. Like I can't even wrap my brain around that. But open mic, like, what do you want to share with us? Anything good? Any questions? Anything you're doing that's working?
So I have a question regarding the promo codes. I had a promoter reach out to me just recently asking, so her promo codes that she got with her 400 pack are expiring on July 8th. So she's wondering if she can use them on her orders, how to use them. So I told her she could give them as gift cards to friends when they have birthdays and just say it's a $20 shopping spree to the Lavelle website. So with that, if they don't have a free account, I'm trying to wrap my head around the best way for her to, do I just have them or have them create their own free account? And then obviously she will send the promo codes that way, right? Like, or do I have her just share the invite, our new, our invite thing, and then that will send a link to their text. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to teach her how to do it, since obviously I'm old school and I started growing my business before we had this invite option.
Rhonda?
Oh, geez.
Susan?
So let me make it easier because
I'm
my
sorry,
brain just
I
goes
was
100 miles.
typing something. I didn't hear what you said. Say it again. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so the promo codes, they have to have a free account for her to transfer the promo codes, like the $20 promo codes. They have to have a free account to transfer them into the customer's account, correct?
Mhm. Yes.
So the easiest way for her to have people create a free customer account is still going to be sharing her link, or is that kind of the point of this new invite thing, is that she can send the invitation through text?
Well, I don't think any way is bad. I think they're both great. Whatever you got to do to get people to pay attention to it.
Okay.
Well, I would do all the things.
I like sending the invitation. This is just
do
my,
too.
I like sending the invitation, and I learned this from Susan as well. I like sending the sample request through the cloud, whether I am, like today, I'm dropping off a sample, but I'm still going to put in a sample request and deny it so that I have track of who has those samples. So I like using it through the cloud and using that invite button just because it gives me a way to keep track of people. It's kind of like my brain.
And if you can use their text numbers instead of going through the email system, it's way, way better. And the emails don't get lost. So just something that we've also found in the last few weeks.
Because with the text, it'll literally send them right to that landing page to create a free account, correct? It doesn't bring them just to the homepage of Lavelle.
No,
You
it takes
still-
them to theirs.
Yeah, it takes them to theirs. You still have to create the free account though. Susan gave me this brilliant idea. I don't even know when. Really, I'm dropping this sample off today for a husband of a sampler, and I'm still going to create that sample request so that I have it in my cloud and I know who has been using my products, who has sampled. It's like a brain for me. So I highly suggest that every one of you do it. You have the option when you create the request to either approve it or deny it. But just make sure you always create their free account, because just because you do the sample request, it doesn't create their free account. Anyone else?
I hope that gets updated. Just trying to remember if they have a free account for you send the sample, other than manually looking.
Say that one more time.
That, because there's no way for it to link, right? So just because they created that sample mail or that sample request, that does not mean that they've already created the account in our system. It just means they found our link somewhere along the line and created that request.
Yeah, correct. So when you go to create their free account, it'll tell you if their account's been taken or not. And, you know, you can always just send in a ticket and ask for it to be released, depending on where they're at and what they've done and how much they've ordered, and are they a customer or promoter. Anyways, support will take care of that. It's just crazy for me to even say that. Tomorrow, November, the auto ships are going out on Monday. So don't forget to remind your people. We don't want mad people. And remember, work as hard as you can today till the very last moment. Be proud of yourself, celebrate your accomplishments, and get ready. Amazing blowout July. I love these wake up and wins. I'm challenged to grow them. We've seen them grow over the last several. But I would love to see 50, 60, 70 ladies, gentlemen show up every single morning. There is so much wealth here. You just to learn. And, I learned that early on, that if you're not learning, you're not growing. And so share these with your promoters, share these with your potentials. My new girl is going to start next week. I'm inviting her to these. She's going to be so lost and not know exactly what to do, but this is going to be her thing. And she's going to be showing up. So I challenge you guys to do the same thing. Have one freaking amazing weekend. Have an amazing 4th of July. Remember to have your sample packs when you're going to these parties available. Wear your DFT loud and proud. Make sure you're drinking your thirst. Is there a red Activate? Do we have one? I know the old one used to be red, but is there a red one when you mix it up? Watermelon? No?
Do we still have the appleberry?
Does it turn red? Okay, so drink one of our red drinks, and use that as a red, white, and blue. I do have a good post. I'm going to put it in our customer page. It's in regards to the other competitor drink company that has storefronts. I won't say their name because I don't like putting that out there. But they make like a red and blue drink, and one of our promoters made it, and it's an awesome recipe, and the photo is really cool. So I'll share that on our customer page. If any of you want that photo, I will share it with you as well. Just send me a message. But have a wonderful day, Susan. I just can't thank you enough for starting these. I know that our team personally used to do them on a regular day basis way back when. And when you asked Courtney and I to join, I was honored. We've been doing this for over a year now, and I love these. I think that there's so much growth here. I think there's so much to learn, and it's just a great way to spend your first hour of your day getting your crap done, get stuff done. Paul Gravett said it early on. You make a list, you eat the frog, right? You make a list of everything you need to do today. So this is my challenge to you. Make a list of everything you need to do, and the thing you don't want to do, make it do it first. Put it first and check it off your list. Hence the reason I go walking every morning and I make my bed. Those are the 2 hardest things for me to do every single day, and I do them before 7 a.m. So that's my challenge to you. Go eat that frog. Make it amazing. Oh, Blast is kind of red. You're right, it is. And it tastes delicious too. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And we will see you on Rhonda. Thank you for your help. And congratulations to you for checking that bucket list off, vision board item. That's exciting. But we will see you on Thursday. Courtney and I will be back Thursday, and have a great week. Happy 4th of July. Are we going to do Tuesday? Susan, do you know?
I don't, hold on. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, I know I will probably show up because nothing happens in the morning, like fireworks are at night or whatever. I just don't know if Amber will be. I hadn't really thought about that.
All right. Well, I'll
Get that
co-host
far.
with you if you want. I'll be on too. So, all
Okay.
right, everybody, make it a great weekend. Have a wonderful Friday and happy last day of the month. Let's go. Let's go.
Bye.